On Scorpio, how are you doing? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for July 18th to the 24th, 2022. So in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding July 18th to the 24th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Scorpio, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would be greatly appreciated over here, Scorpio, as well. Big announcement, my new program, the Magic Manifestor Academy, is now open for enrollment. This is something, Scorpio, that's going to help you create your ideal reality using certain universal principles that I personally use myself when it comes to manifestation and the law of attraction that work flawlessly. They really are amazing. It took me a while to figure all this stuff out. And right now, you can get in for only $33 USD. So click the link in the description box below, and you'll find all the information to join there. I can't wait to see you guys in the academy. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading, Scorpio, and see what it is that wants to come through for you for the 18th to the 24th of July, 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides for overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Scorpio. Last one. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you. All right. Excuse the dog. All right, Scorpio. For a lot of you, right off the bat, I feel like there's a level of commitment here that you're interested in going into with a person. I really feel like a lot of you are interested in creating a long-term family and children. And this could either be your own mind or someone who's not really interested. For a lot of you, Scorpio, you have the person that you really want to have kids with or a family with that seems uninterested in it. As well, Scorpio, if you happen to already have a family and you happen to already have children, there seems to be someone who can't really keep up with your flair, and like it's almost like you're too much for someone. If that's your case, that's what you're dealing with here as well. But for a lot of you, there's this challenge of feeling trapped for the 18th to the 24th, Scorpio. Something to do with feeling trapped when it comes to the idea of children and family. Some of you struggling with the idea of going back and forth. Do I want children and family, or do I not want it? Some of you who already have it, dealing with how do we advance it? How do we keep everyone happy but myself happy too? Some of you have that person in mind that you really want to create this with who seems to just be disinterested, or if you play it forward, it seems to be not working. You may be dealing with an emotionally unavailable person or your own mind. Now, in your opportunity, Scorpio, is to be your unique self unapologetically. You have the Queen of Wands here in your opportunity. For a lot of you, Scorpio, I really feel this is meant for you to embody. Of course, Scorpio being the underworld frequency, you have that black cat who really doesn't care what people think, but there's something to do with people and how this is going to affect your relationships. But the opportunity is to just be yourself, Scorpio, because you know what they say, it's like, if you can't be yourself in a relationship, then you're not really in a relationship with other people. they're in a relationship with the idea of who you are and not who you really are. So there's something about expressing yourself fully. If you happen to be a masculine Scorpio watching this, there could be a Queen of Wands here. That is your opportunity to basically win over in order to create this unit, or whatever the idea of family is for you. It doesn't have to be the traditional thing, but some sort of stability in your reality. Now, you have the Eight of Swords, Scorpio, in your challenge, right? So this Eight of Swords is feeling of stuckness. Your challenge is to recognize that you're not as actually stuck as you think you are. The frequency that I'm picking up on, no matter who you are, is this almost like this light level determinism where whatever problem you're dealing with relationships and with the idea of how do I become my true self and also keep these people around, or how do I really create this long-term vision, it's almost like you think the challenges, you think you're stuck and you'll never be able to create it, or if you already have that, you're never going to be able to improve it. But that's actually just BS. You can do this, and we're going to have to clarify what this is about. Now, the reason why I'm telling you all this, Scorpio, right, is because in your overall general energy, you have the 10 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and also the 4 of Cups here. There could be someone as well from your past, okay, because the 6 of Cups has to do with nostalgia, hometown, ancestral roots, that you really would like to start a family with, who simply doesn't seem to be interested. Roles could also be reversed. Someone could be pursuing you that you just feel like they don't really have what it takes to be with me, but that's actually two different stories. You got to know who you are and listen intuitively, right, Scorpio? But this is your overall general energy. Okay, just tune into that energy. See, there seems to be a little bit of a conflict when it comes to children and positive. It's all emotional. So your overall general energy, you're going to be very emotional here, or to like dealing with feelings of love. Like how do we resolve this love? How do we improve the love? How do we get love, depending on who you are? Now, in what you don't see coming here, there really does seem to be a choice here. There does seem to be a soul family member opening up for you. You may have to give them some time to work on this, especially if you already have created this family. You could even be dealing with ideas of your parents. If it's like, maybe give someone time to work on something, because what you don't see coming, you have the 3 of Pentacles, which is like working on yourself, learning something, and you have the 4 of Wands, which is literally like rite of passage, weddings, family, having to do with that. Like the 4 of Wands is a soul family frequency. You have the 7 of Cups, which is making it a very emotional choice, or making a choice that will influence your emotions down the line. So this is what you don't see coming, right, Scorpio? So it appears to me that if you just give this some time, this could work in your favor with whatever it is that this problem is having to do with the emotions and the cups and the family and relationships element of this, because what you don't see coming is actually favorable. The centerpiece to your reading here is the 4 of Wands, and this is, this is things working out not because of how you manipulate it, but maybe because of your destiny. They say that free will and destiny are actually perfectly in alignment. It's not that one or the other is more powerful. You have free will, how you create your life, how you interact with your people and your relationships with, but there is a destiny aspect of this too. And so it's almost like some of you are trying to figure something out logically that actually is just, if you were to go with the flow, it may all just work out for you. This problem may just fix itself. But it's deeper than that. We're going to have to see. Now, in the advice from your spirit guides, Scorpio, you have the 9 of Wands, you have the King of Swords, and you also have the 6 of Pentacles here in your advice from your spirit guides. I really feel like if you're dealing with someone, you could be really dealing with someone who's just not open to something. Remember, this is your overall general energy, 4 of Cups. Like there's someone here, whether this is you or someone else, there's an energy in the advice from spirit that someone's not open to something and someone is. Someone's not open to this family unit, or someone's not open to improving this family unit or starting it, but someone is, right? And you also have the 6 of Pentacles, which is coming through as like, listen, it's not as bad as it seems, but there's also more fish in the sea. I don't know what this is about. I wouldn't say just give up on something if you already have something, but it's almost like you're too much for someone, maybe. Or you're not actually being your true self. Some of you here, it's a very deep truth, and I'm sorry if I offend you. And this is not for all Scorpios, but for a few watching of you here, it's almost like this person is rejecting your offer because you're not even being the true you. And maybe you don't even know who the true you is. Now, if you're looking to figure out, how do I find my authentic self? How do I express this? This is my opportunity to be my unique self, the Queen of Wands, to help other people, to be a nurturing figure. the Magic Manifestor Academy will help you do that. It's all about authenticity and like tuning into your core frequency and then manifesting from that place. So link in the description box below. I'm not trying to be salesy, but I really do feel like it will help you in this situation, Scorpio. But let's go ahead and see why is the Queen of Wands your opportunity? All right. If you happen to be more masculine, Scorpio, it's like maybe you need to be a little bit more fun. I don't know, but let's go ahead and see it either way. Why is the Queen of Wands here for you, Scorpio? It's like you know what you deserve, and maybe you feel like you don't have it. But it's always important to take responsibility as well. And then if you learn something about yourself, do the work to resolve it, rather than just kind of blaming other people and things like that. But let's go ahead and see why the Queen of Wands is your opportunity. Some of you masculine Scorpios out there may actually just be pushing too fast with someone who just wants to take it slow with you. If you happen to be a guy or more masculine Scorpio, give someone time if that's the case. But I'm reading for mostly, I think, the feminine, more Scorpios. If that's the case, you need to express. It's not that. You need to be the Queen of Wands. Why is it here? Why is the Queen of Wands here for Scorpio? Queen of Wands in your opportunity, Scorpio, is clarified by the Eight of Swords, again, the Page of Wands, and also the Queen of Cups here. So your opportunity is to basically realize that you're not really expressing yourself to your full capacity. You're basically stuck here, the Eight of Swords. You're basically in the development phase of that. The Page of Wands is having fun. And so you also have the Queen of Cups here, okay, in your opportunity. So it's not to go crazy, Queen of Wands burning people with the fire. The Queen of Wands is a very nurturing thing. That's why Spirit's putting the Queen of Cups here. It's not that you have to be basically a bitch. It's not that you have to, as well if you're more masculine dealing with this Queen of Wands, they're going to come along. You just have to be patient with them, basically. But for the vast majority of you Scorpios out there, you may have to do something unorthodox, something new to get out of this frequency, okay, of the Eight of Cups here. So, or the Eight of Swords, excuse me. Well, let's go ahead and clarify, Scorpio. Why do you feel trapped? Like, why is some of you may be trapped in this Ten of Cups frequency if you already had it and it's not what you thought it was. And maybe, I'm not really seeing anything about leaving. No, it's an improvement mainly. So don't call it quits yet, but let's go ahead and see why is the Eight of Swords here for Scorpio in your challenge. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Scorpio? The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Judgment card, the Justice card, and the Star. Whoa! In your challenge, right? So you have to understand that you're going through major spiritual changes at this time, Scorpio. Okay, 3 major Arcana cards in a 3-slot spread, right? Judgment, Justice, and the Star. This is big stuff going on for you right now in your challenge. So you're going through a healing journey, okay? The Star is all about healing, renewal as well, renewal. Some of you stuck in that marriage or that deep, long relationship, there's really justice and renewal coming here. If you can learn the mistakes from the past, there is justice coming into the situation. For those of you who are single and you're looking to create this here, you need to make a judgment that what you've been expressing is not working for you at this point, okay? If there's someone that you're trying to create this with here, maybe you're going to get justice, whether it's with this person or another or someone else, you're going to get justice, and the Judgment card, learning from the past. The Star card as well here, Scorpio. It's just like this frequency of, I'm going to be honest with you, the reason why someone that you want to be with, or like you maybe always thought like, oh, I was meant to be with this person, they're not taking the cup from you because you're not actually being your true self. And in order to basically become this Queen of Wands in your opportunity to express yourself to your full capacity instead of playing it small, you're going to have to go through a developmental stage where maybe you feel like a page, Maybe you have to look bad to yourself and other people. And maybe this upsets people, but it's actually what you need to do. It's like, it's almost like someone's asking something from you, and it's like the way to give it to them is not what they're saying, it's to attune yourself to them. So this is very deep, Scorpio. I'm going to conclude this reading right here. I hope that it helped you this week, but I'll talk to you next week, Scorpio. Best of luck to you and the situation. This is the Autistic Mystic.